Just finished recording Rebel in the FDG by WASP. So it's very rare I make any tutorials because I don't really think I'm good enough, but I just wanted to make one for this one because it's one of my favourites from the 80s. It's such a great song, and again, there's really couldn't find any tabs for it. There's a couple of decent tutorials on YouTube, but I just wanted to make this simple one just to simplify people that want to try and play it. But I'm just going to be concentrating on the rhythm. So there is another video on YouTube where a chap shows you a little bit of the lead. The solos, the two solos, wouldn't even want to attempt them, but I'll show you how to play rhythm through them. So basically straight into it. And the important thing is it's tuned a half step down. So tune down to E flat, A flat, etc. And then just for my own simplification, when I talk about the chords, I'm going to talk about them like as if standard tuning. So like that's an F, and that's an E. Well, obviously it would be an E flat, but basically just to simplify it for myself. So the intro to it, where you shout Rebel in the FGGs, you straight into this, just the F sharp, which is basically the main chord of the song. And then it's F sharp, A, okay, that's it. And then you're into this riff, which is so what that is top string, the low E string, 2, open A, 4 on the D, and then 4 on the A again. So, and then you just on the A string you can go 4 4 2 and then open. So and then you go I can't remember the name of the chord, but the D, but without having your finger on the last, the high E string. So okay, so E minor. But then what I do is that then the second time, you don't have to do this, but I think it sounds better that the second time you play it, same thing again. And then the full E minor. So yeah, so second fret of the D, fourth fret of the G, and fifth fret of the B. Okay, so that's to run through the whole thing. It should just be E minor. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And then then you're into the verse. So again, the chords for that is the same again. Only thing is, you don't have to, but like I use volume swells for it on my video. So it's again, oh, you don't have to chuff. F sharp, sorry, A, and B again. That's just for the verse, and then you're then into the there is like a pick scrape in there before you go into the and then it's again, okay, and then the bridge is you go back to F and then it goes to E. Keep going from F sharp to E, and then as you just lead into the first solo, you go to D, and then the first solo, the rhythm is again just again F, D, E minor, all the way through the first solo, and then you get to like the break where there's like somebody talking like in the background, and I just turn the volume down for that, and then just as he talks. That's 4 times, and then you're straight into the last chorus, yeah. And then you go into the second solo, and the rhythm to it is slightly different. It's the G sharp there, E, F sharp. And then just as the song's ending, you go back to E, C sharp. That's it. Away you go.